Hello, welcome back to another FPL video. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be looking ahead to Game Week 20, specifically at who to captain, one of the biggest choices you make in FPL every single week. Could be the make or break for the game week, so today we're going to consider a few options, some potential differential options as well for who to captain. If you're new around here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you do enjoy the video, and let's get straight on into this one. So the first option I was going to consider is Kevin De Bruyne. Now, I was going to spend a lot of time talking about why Kevin De Bruyne is a really good captaincy option. Obviously, he's got good expected goals, good expected assists. However, he has just been ruled out for a period of kind of 2 to 3 weeks. So it looks like he's going to miss at least the next 3 game weeks before the Liverpool game. And therefore, obviously, we are not going to be captaining him for Game Week 20. And so we're going to move to his teammate, Raheem Sterling. Now, obviously, he's not as good of an option as a captaincy as Kevin De Bruyne. However, Manchester City playing against West Brom, it looks like a very tasty fixture. And now that Kevin De Bruyne is out, it looks like Sterling is going to play in that kind of central attacking position. If Jesus plays, he may play up front, but I think Sterling is going to be one of the kind of main attacking creative outlets for Manchester City this week, as he is every week. He scored in the last game, and there's no reason that he can't go and score in this game. He's got an expected goals per 90 of 0.35 and expected assist per 90 of 0.23. So, you know, it's not the most encouraging stats, and he's got goals of 5 and assists of 3. This is kind of more just in there as a kind of De Bruyne replacement captaincy. You know, if you really wanted to captain De Bruyne, you still want to captain a Manchester City player. I think out of the Manchester City players, attackers anyway, that there are, Sterling is probably the safest bet. That being said, though, you could look towards a Manchester City defender. It seems like it's all but a clean sheet guaranteed. So Cancelo seems like he will be playing this week. So for the attacking returns, you could go for Cancelo. You know, his expected attacking returns are unbelievable. How he's not bagged a goal, I do not know. Or if you wanted a safer pick at the back, you go for John Stones or Ruben Diaz, who returned really well in the double game week and have seemingly created a really strong partnership at the back. Now, the second option that we are going to consider, and the player who I think would probably be the most highly captained player for this game week, is Bruno Fernandes. Now that Kevin De Bruyne has been ruled out, everyone's going to be looking towards Bruno Fernandes, specifically the Sheffield United game. Sheffield United are without Egan, their captain, their main man at the back. And I remember, I look back to last season, and I remember in a similar fixture, Manchester United versus Sheffield, Egan was out. They didn't have Henderson for that game either. Obviously, they don't have Henderson this season because he's not there anymore, but they don't have Egan as well, and they got absolutely battered in this fixture. In the reverse fixture this season, Bruno did blank. I think most likely we'll see him rested for the FA Cup game tomorrow. Make sure you take a look at that game, see what Manchester United assets are playing. I'm very much expecting Bruno to be rested. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes just every week is a potential captaincy option, basically. His consistency is unbelievable. His expected per 90 return is 0.53, unbelievably good, and expected assist per 90 is 0.39. So he's almost expected a return per game against a Sheffield United side who have been shoddy so far this season. Bruno has picked up 11 goals and 7 assists. Will be my captain for this weekend, and I expect to be many other people's captaincy too. Bruno Fernandes looks like a great option for the captaincy this week. Now moving on to a player who's a little bit more differential, but has the same kind of thinking behind Bruno, and that is Marcus Rashford. I'm going to include Martial in this as well. Martial and Rashford, the last time that they played against Sheffield, came in with a 10-pointer, I think it was, for Rashford, and a 14-pointer for Martial. They absolutely battered Sheffield. So these guys could provide, if you obviously own them, could provide a little bit of a differential captaincy option where, you know, they could really be the ones pulling the strings in this game as they did before. Just a quick note as well, if you're looking for transfers to do for De Bruyne, Rashford this game looks like a very good transfer to potentially make. He's got an expected goals per 90 of 0.37 and expected assists per 90 of 0.08. So it's actually quite a low kind of overall expected returns. But if you've been watching United like me, Rashford picks up so many kind of dangerous pockets. He's just been rested in the recent Fulham game as well. So obviously with Rashford, as with Bruno, we're going to be looking at that FA Cup fixture this weekend, seeing who plays and seeing who gets minutes. But most likely we'll see Rashford play in the Sheffield United game because it's such an important game for United to kind of keep the momentum going, keep them winning, and I do think they're going to be scoring a lot of goals. Coming in at 9.6 million, he's also, I think, reasonably good value for money. picked up 7 goals and 5 assists so far this season, and hopefully we'll see that tally tick up in the Sheffield United game. Now moving on to the final captaincy option, and someone who's very, very much a differential. We've got Patrick Bamford versus Newcastle. Patrick Bamford has gone up 1.2 million since the start of the game, which kind of shows how good of an asset he has been this year. His expected goals per 90 is 0.62, the highest we've actually seen so far in this video, and expected assist per 90 of 0.06, which, you know, we're not really expecting him to pick up too many assists against a Newcastle side who've been looking very, very poor of late. Also, in this reverse fixture, Leeds went and put 5 past Newcastle. Bamford, I think, only picked up an assist, and we might have picked up 2. But yeah, Bamford in this game, if it's anything like the reverse fixture was, then I think Bamford looks like a great potential differential option for this game, picking up 10 goals and 2 assists so far this season. He's been an unbelievable FPL asset, and against a Newcastle side on very poor form at the minute, Bamford could really be a differential captain to push you up the leaderboard. But, you know, obviously be wary of Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Sterling, the likes of. Only kind of do this if you really, really are looking for a big old punt this week. So quickly, before I do wrap up this video, I want to pay a little bit of attention towards the Spurs versus Liverpool game. And this is really for the people who are desperately kind of looking at captaining a player from that game. You've got Salah versus Kane and Son. Obviously, Salah and Liverpool have been on very poor form of late, so I kind of steer away from the likes of Salah. However, in the reverse fixture, Salah and Son did both score. And so with that being said, if I was going to captain someone out of those 3 players, I'd look maybe towards Son. I do think Kane's consistency so far this season has been unbelievable, so he is also a decent option as well. But, you know, overall, I would probably look more towards the Sterlings, the Rashfords, the Bruno Fernandeses for this week. Hope you have enjoyed this quick little captaincy video ahead of game week 20. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.